What's up, HASfit Tribe? It's your personal trainer, Coach Kozak.
I'm Claudia, and this is a full body stretch.
These stretching exercises are perfect for beginners through intermediate trainees.
It's great for after your workout or on its own to improve your flexibility and mobility.
Now let's get started. Our first move is going to be a shoulder box plus a reach. We're going to work on our shoulders, chest, and back. Let's go ahead and start. Now, upright position. Our elbows are bent at a 90-degree angle. Here's that shoulder box. Let's bring our elbows up till parallel to the floor. Then we're going to bring our hands back. I want you to feel some tension here, like you're really pulling those hands back. And now reach up overhead, getting full extension, finishing the best you can with your biceps by your ears. And now pull back down from the elbows, hands come forward, and elbows return back to your side. So that's one, we're gonna repeat that. So up, hands back, feel that gentle pressure pulling the hands back, reach straight up overhead, and return back down, hitting every part of that sequence. It's a great one to help improve our posture, great for shoulders, back, chest. Gonna use a lot of efficient moves today, getting a lot of mobility and flexibility work in a short period of time. Last one, big reach overhead, hopefully improving just throughout the course of this one set. And hands back down.
Oh, that feels nice.
It does feel nice. We're gonna move into a posterior shoulder stretch next. I'm gonna take my right arm, bring it across my body, and then just behind my elbow with my opposite side hand, I'm gonna apply pressure, pulling across my body. Great one for those posterior shoulder, as well as our back. We're just gonna hold here. Now don't like rotate your whole body when you do it, that really defeats the purpose. Try to keep those shoulders square and just pull that arm across. It's a nice static stretch. We're just holding here for 3, 2, 1. Same move, opposite side now. Of course, we gotta keep it nice and even. I think these are some of my favorite videos to film because it's like I make time for some stretching, but I feel like I could always do more, right?
Who has time to stretch? I'm so glad you're here. But, in my own daily life.
It's hard to make the time. We have to make the time. 3,
That's right.
2, 1, 0. Yeah, there's that phrase, I don't have the time, I make the time.
Make the time.
Moving
exactly.
to the floor, we're getting to a quadruped position on all fours. We're going to work on our wrists and our forearms next, something not everybody thinks about. Let's go ahead and have our fingers facing forward. And now I'm going to apply gentle pressure as I rock forward over those fingers. So nice and slow, keeping the palms down. And if you feel good here, then you can move those hands closer to you and you'll get even more of a stretch. Because it places more body weight over those hands and kind of changes the angle a little bit. Keep those fingers spread out on this one. Mm-hmm. Rocking back and forth. Feel those forearm flexors stretching. All right, now let's do the same move, but we're just gonna switch it up and change our hand position. So now my hand position is gonna be with my fingers facing me, and I'm going to gently rock back. Forward and back. Again, feel that stretch in the forearms, even maybe through the fingers. Just all the time we spend on our phones and computers and driving. Great to take care of those wrists. In 3, 2, 1, 0. So we turn those hands back around, fingers facing forward, staying in this quadruped position. But now we're gonna do a T rotation for our back, chest, and shoulders. I'm gonna place my right hand behind my head. The rest of my back is nice and straight here. And now I'm gonna bring that right elbow to my opposite side hand. And then I'm gonna rotate, keeping my eyes on that elbow, stretching as far as I can, and then back. It's a great one for that mid-back, that thoracic spine, as well as our chest, opening that up. Big deep breaths here. No
Yep.
breath holding.
You'll inhale down as you come to your wrist and exhale as you twist the thoracic spine.
And last one on this side. And hand down. Same move, opposite side now. Opposite hand out behind the head. Reach down to that hand or wrist and get a full rotation. You'll notice on most of these moves, the first 1 or 2 repetitions, you might feel pretty tight. And then as you get into it, you immediately already start to feel your body warming up, loosening up. The mobility starts to improve.
Oh yeah, I feel it. These are always a little bit of a challenge for me, these T rotations.
Yeah, and that's why we don't avoid things that are a challenge. How we get better at them.
That's right.
Last one on this side. And full rotation.
Excellent.
Okay, so we're gonna come up and into a kneeling position. One knee up, one knee down. Both knees are at a 90-degree angle here. I'm gonna place my hands on my hips. And now, before I do anything else, I'm gonna squeeze my glutes and squeeze my abs. They both need to be tight. You can give them a poke. Are they tight? All right, now let's come forward ever so slightly. Kneeling hip flexor stretch. It doesn't take a lot of range of motion if you're tight here and tight here. And you'll feel that hip flexor and quadricep start to stretch. This is another static stretch. We're just holding here. Now, if you can come all the way forward, I would say that's probably because your glutes and abs are not tight. So it shouldn't take a lot of range of motion. 3, 2, 1. All right, same move, opposite side now. Opposite knee up. Again, tight abs, tight glutes, and come forward. Stretching out those quads and hip flexors. Again, hip flexors are so often tight, and we spend so much time sitting down in our day-to-day lifestyles. Man, they get beat up and tight, and then when they're tight, it causes lower back pain.
Oh yeah.
So it's just a domino effect. 3, 2, 1, 0. Speaking of lower back pain, another common cause of lower back pain are tight hips. So let's address those hips. Next, we are going to do a little combination here between a figure 4 and a piriformis stretch. I'm going to put my right foot on top of my left knee, and I'm going to reach through. You can either reach under or over top, and I'm going to pull this hip towards my body. Now, if you want your head up, that's more comfortable, cool. You want it down, that's cool, it's a preference. But we're focusing on this leg, and it's just a static stretch here, holding. If you can't quite reach, you can grab a band or a towel, throw through here to help you grab on. For 3, 2, 1, foot down. Now we're moving into that piriformis stretch. Now, similar setup, but I'm gonna gently press that knee out. I feel that hip opening up. And then I'm gonna pull it across my body, so to that opposite side shoulder. Feeling that stretch in the glute.
Ooh. And if you're sore from any previous workouts, it's gonna feel especially
saucy.
Yeah.
And pressing out.
Or spicy. Whichever.
Spicy, saucy. 3, 2, 1. Pull across the body one last time. Again, opposite side shoulder.
But again, so good for you to help strengthen your back and just help avoid that pain that's so common to so many folks.
And leg down. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing, opposite side now. And again, opposite side is up, and we're moving into our figure 4. So reaching under.
And one side might be tighter than the other, as you might discover.
Is that what you just discovered?
Yeah.
And that's common. Again, it could be lifestyle factors. Could be a workout really kicked your butt on one side. But that's why we're here. That's why we're stretching. Again, just holding. Yeah, and our body's so interconnected. It's always always amazes me how tightness or lack of flexibility in one area can cause pain in a completely seemingly unrelated area. All right, foot down, moving into that piriformis stretch. Again, I'm going to gently press out on that knee and then pull it across the body. The opposite side shoulder. And pressing out. So we're getting both internal and external rotation of that hip here. So important. And last one, pulling across the body. 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, we can go ahead and sit up next. We're going to get into a V-sit position. It's a very attractive position for us here. I always feel really weird and awkward on camera doing this one, but I'll get over it. All right.
This is actually the most humbling move for me.
Gotta get those legs out
Truly.
there. All right, so opening the legs up. Trying our best to keep our knees down best you can, all right? That's the name of the game here. We're going to do a 3-way reach. So let's start by reaching towards that right side and pulling back on those toes. We're gonna also get some extra calf stretch on this one. Hold and breathe. All right, same opposite side now. Nice, big, deep breaths.
I feel like I've made no improvements in this movement in the last 30 years since I was in PE class.
But have you gotten worse?
No.
Well, that's a win then. 3, 2, 1, 0. Hey, when you're over 40, not getting worse is a win. We're gonna gonna come forward next, crawling those fingers out, reaching straight ahead. And then again, after a few seconds, hopefully you start to sink into that position and you can crawl those fingers out just a little more. Chin goes to that chest. Getting our hamstrings, glutes, lower, upper back, all with one move here. Big, deep breaths. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Come on up. Excellent work, Claudia.
Nice job. Nice job
work
to you.
out there. When it comes to flexibility and mobility, consistency is definitely the name of the game. And we actually have a complete stretching program. Where can they find that?
They can actually find that on the HASfit app.
So go ahead and download it and check it out now.
Don't forget to like us on your favorite social media channel.
Until next time, I'm Coach Kozak.
I'm Claudia.
And we will see you at your next workout.